Well, I thought I'd come up here and make a end of the week video um, of what we done this week and all. As you can hear, I didn't wear a mask yesterday, and we sawed about 3,500 board foot of cypress, and cypress is very similar to cedar, and it don't agree with me too good, messes with me. That's still the same shoot house I've made in several videos. You can tell a lot of my stuff's out. Finally saw my post to go over here, but the sawmill's out. It's parked over there. We just got back. We did 2 mobile jobs, and we got all this cleaned up. And we're gonna finish this shoot house tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. This is gonna be about a week behind whenever I post this video, but it works real good on this. We had to put up a couple of tarps. We're gonna put one more up down there probably in the morning. The sun shines in real bad. It comes up about right here and shines in. The third tarp really wouldn't be that bad until about 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. It'll get to shining in. It'll look like that, but from there, that way. Right now, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. And anyways, but this is working out real good. We just tested out a few things and all, and built this one. I think it made it faster with us down here. This is how much of a shoot house we got done in, I think it was 7. We started at about 7 o'clock, and we quit 10:30 that day. Had other stuff got to do, you know. This was Monday. No, this was Tuesday. We only did this one day, Tuesday. I had something other work to do Monday. Tuesday we did this. Wednesday we sawed about 9 hours or so, sawed about 3,500 board foot. And today we sawed for 5 hours or so and sawed about 1,700 board foot mobile jobs. But now all these jobs, it was an hour drive one way. So that 10-hour job was, 9-hour job. We took about an hour lunch. It was about 30 minutes one way to a store to get something to eat, cause we got in a hurry that morning, leaving early because we don't do it every day, and didn't bring nothing to eat. And it was an hour there, hour for lunch, an hour back. We didn't get home till 5 o'clock. I sharpened blades till from 5:36 or whatever until 7:30 or so. And then today it was about an hour ride. We got there about 5:30, 5:45, and we quit about 10:30. He had 6 or 7 logs to saw. I think it was 6, 3 oaks, 3 pines. But anyways, back to all this. Worked good. We put us a board on, just zip tied it on so it wouldn't blow up one of the stacking sticks. We're probably gonna do that to this tomorrow. And we're thinking about taking and me get some eye bolts or something and put up here and take a string and tie it on the other side. I don't know, I might can just throw it up over the top of the 2x6 up there. But anyways, take a string and run it down 2 of them, and then we can pull this up and it'll keep everything together, so I can take a tractor and get the shoot houses out, you know, and it won't be in the way. But yeah, it works real good. What I did was, we put this table, the wood's sort of messed up. The ground's bad unlevel over here. I gotta haul some dirt and put in here and all. And so my 1x fell off, and I just scooped them up with a tractor and set them on there all crisscrossed and everything. But how it goes is, put your 2x4s here, put your 2x6s here, 1x3s, 1x12s, all that, and you're good to go. The wood stays in the shade, stays sort of shaded a lot of the day, so it'll work. We're gonna eventually have this. I'm not gonna leave it like this if I'm not using it very quick. This is, I saw that I'm gonna use it this week type thing, you know. If not, I'm gonna sticker it, because you can tell the 2x6s and all, they're gonna crook and bend and all, because they're gonna dry really fast up there. So we'll have to sticker it and weigh it down if we're gonna do it. Even this store-bought stuff in the sun's bending and all, so that's why I want to extend the roof on that. But yeah, it makes it real nice just to walk right here, grab it, and then with the shoot house, we're not on top of each other and all that. I got my table here for my scrap pieces. You can tell some of it's bowing. I didn't blow my saw off the other day. Just pull the tractor up here with a bucket just like before, throw my scrap pieces in there. Man, it works real good. We got these fans. We took them with us with the little generator, but I put a fan over there blowing back this way, well, over this way somewhere, and then we put another fan over here blowing, and it works pretty good. I got these big old chicken house fans out here, and I thought about putting them one up there somewhere, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. I may just get me a couple smaller ones, cause those things are 220, and I mean my generator will run 220, but I'm gonna try and move it, my air compressor and all, from there all the way back down here, and so it won't be noisy. But I don't know, it's a lot to think on. I really do think I'm just gonna get me some 2 or 3 more fans and just put them up here and let them blow down and all. Maybe some bigger ones. They got them at, you can mount on poles and all that. Or I thought about like a big ceiling fan type thing, but I looked at some of them, and them things are several $100s, and I'd rather buy a $50, $75 one and mount a few of them up there and have it. Thought about putting a fan like right up there to blow down on the saw, because I stand there and saw a lot. And it's not that you got to be in the air blowing all the time, but if you can get there and get some air every now and then, it'll help. Sort of the same way here. If I can put them up on that big old beam up there, then I could probably put a couple up here, and while you're working on the shoot house, it'll blow down, and put a couple over here and have them blow in, and it'd probably feel pretty good. We may try that first, because I got multiple of them fans, and they work pretty good blowing air. And again, I don't mind spending 50, 60 bucks and buy a couple fans to see if it'll work. And if it'll work, just do that. And really, I think 1 over here and 2 over here would be pretty good. And just run it like that. We did put the table up over here. We took it down, put everything, you know, set it to the side. But we put all our tools on there. If I need to do any cutting, like some, you know, cutting the corners out for the floor, I'll put it on the table and just cut it. You know, if I need to rip anything, it works real nice on that table, just on the corners. Nothing heavy. We do got to move the big wooden table. I'm gonna move it. We're gonna move it from over there to over here somewhere, and try that, and we'll get it all figured out, you know. But we do like it. Like I said, it's bigger room. This is, from that post to that post is about 26 foot, and it's 17 foot wide. It's a good bit of room. And if we get to building a bunch of shoot houses, we're gonna build all we can this year. If we don't have nothing else to do, we're gonna build. We're down here in the heat right now. Today was a cool day. It was 91 degrees. It felt good today. That's terrible to say, I know that, but it was 70 degrees or so this morning, probably 70, 72, and it got up to 91, and it felt good. It's the time of the year. It's going to be in the 90s, close to 100 with high humidity, and it just sucks. So we get here, I get here at 6 in the morning, and I'll cut out packages. I'm fixing to start cutting packages out. What I mean by that is I'm gonna cut all the 2x6s, all the 2x4s, cut everything I can cut and have it laid out, and I'm gonna put them together for him. And then he can come in and nail them up however he wants, when he wants. I'm not gonna keep standing around. I got other stuff to do. I can then hop on the tractor and go dig dirt and all, and level up over here, sharpen blades, saw more lumber, whatever. But we're still, it's fine for this year. And what I was gonna say when I got sidetracked, squirrel, is if we can build, say, 40 or 50 shoot houses this year, we're definitely gonna build a 20-foot lean-to out here. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that big pecan down right there, as bad as I hate to, but it's gonna be in the way. And we're gonna pour a 20-foot concrete slab out here, and I'm gonna do the dirt work to go back that way, and I'm gonna add another 25 foot or so from the post, that is, about 25 foot out there, and be good to go. I think that'll be plenty of room for us. And then eventually, after we add this, we'll add 20 foot in front of the next 25 foot down that way. We're gonna end about the fence down there, hopefully. And it ought to be plenty to build and all that kind of stuff. I really wanted a sawmill shed here and to stack the lumber and build a completely different building to build stuff under. But right now we're gonna do that, and as time goes on, I'm gonna build another building, and then the edger and all can be underneath here, and we can do all of our edging and everything. Hopefully what happens is, ultimately, if it was up to me, if I have 1 or 2 people to keep helping me, we would sawmill probably 1 day a week. If the funds come available, buy me like a 70, put my remote down here, have it all come off, get me a 200 edger, put it right around where the shoot house is, edge everything, all the lumber can go off, and it can be stacked underneath here. And we can just scoop it up, build a kiln or storage buildings for lumber, around, and have a building over here or something for building shoot houses and all. It don't take a great big area to build shoot houses, but I'm gonna say you'd need, if you had a 20 by 40 or something like that building, it'd work real good. That way you got room to store your lumber and chop it up. You can get by with a whole lot less. Now, don't think I'm saying that you got to have that to build a shoot house, but I'm gonna say a 20 by 40 to be fast and efficient, to have 2 or 3 people working. And again, if we do like that, I plan to get like racks or something, have my lumber in the floor, and if I'm gonna cut all the material, I'm gonna cut all the 2x4s that are 4 foot long, and imagine that shelf's my rack. I'm just gonna put all of them there, and then my 7 foot material beside it, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, whatever, just have everything pre-cut and fill the shelf full. And I don't have to be here. I can work when I want because I'm the cutter, and then the nailer can come in and nail everything when he wants, because about half of the shoot house is cutting and the other half is nailing and putting it together. It may take just a little bit longer to nail and put it together, but it won't be bad. And that's the other reason why we want about a 20 foot by 25 out there, is so we could frame up multiple, and then like I could come in and help put the top on, do the window shades and all that. And whenever you do the trim, you got to have somebody there to do the trim cutting, because with framing, if you're off 1/8 of an inch or something, you know, it ain't too bad. But with trim 1/8 of an inch, you'll have big gaps. And what I mean is like that. If you was off 1/8 of an inch, you'd have a gap there or there. You can sort of see a gap right up on that one there. But it could be way worse. You're gonna have gaps. This is green lumber and all that, you know, but it is what it is. You can see some of it, you know, it'll crack and all in it, but it's a shoot house. There's nothing wrong with it. It looks good. It's not like deer are gonna see you through that crack or anything like that. I've got several of these built, had them for years, haven't had a problem. I do stand behind my shoot houses. If anybody says anything about it, I'll tell them, hey, bring me the shoot house back. We'll tear whatever apart and fix it. Now, if the shoot house is 10, 15 years old and it's just falling apart, yeah, I'm probably not fixing it. You know, if you need one of these boards right here, come to me. If you'll put it on, I'll cut it. You can have the board. You can have any of the wood. Just send me a picture and say, hey, all of these 1x3s are peeling off. All right. Or, hey, I got a 1x12 that is busting or whatever. I'll probably cut you 2 1x12s and all that. And if I start having problems like that, I will for sure go up on price. That way I can honor everything. But right now, things are real cheap. I haven't had any problems. Most of the people I sell to won't probably come back, you know, and say anything. They'll just fix it themselves if something happens. But I try to tell everybody, if anything happens, let me know. I'll give you wood, or you can bring the shoot house back to me and we'll fix it. We don't care. But most people ain't gonna haul a shoot house back for you to fix it. But anyways, that's sort of a little update I was gonna make, and have something for next week. I may go fishing this weekend. If it don't, and I may try to videotape some of it, or boat riding, I should say. But anyways, if you like the updates on the Sawmill, just let me know. I'll make more any which way. But the page is growing a little bit. I'm glad for that. Maybe we'll get to monetize before long and all that, and I can spend more time and money on it. But I'm fixing to move this tractor and clean up all this stuff right quick. Y'all have a good weekend.